Hi, this is Street Monk saying hello again to everybody out there that's watching me. Hope you guys are all in good health and doing well in Christ Jesus. Anyways, I'm in a spot right here that for many years has taken upon them the homeless. They do quite a bit of good work here, but unfortunately, they end up, like many other churches, end up driving them away because there's always one or two or three that seem to have a hard time controlling themselves and do all sorts of crazy things on the property. Some of them have like I don't know. Some of them just can be very dirty. Some of them urinate and defecate out here along the church, and they leave a lot of trash, of course, and a lot of brawls and fights, and then they start congregating here quite a bit. So a lot of the so a lot of the churches end up shutting down their facilities, the churches, the services, especially services towards the poor. Just recently, within the last year, we had two, maybe three places shut down that really helped us get meals out here. Before, we were eating hot meals at least one time a week, if not 5 days, one hot meal, which is always good. But now, recently, not solely because of the coronavirus, but they have shut down. I know one or two of them that shut down, and they were very helpful as far as getting hot meals to the homeless. Like I said, there are a lot of factors. Sometimes it's the homeless creating problems, and sometimes the places get really frustrated and burned out serving the homeless. It's very taxing to one's mental health at times out here. Especially if you're trying to do good to the homeless and then all these things happen. And there's one place that opened up during Christmas. People were giving out gifts and stuff to all the homeless, blankets, sweaters, jackets, everything you need to prepare yourself for winter. And that ended up a year or two ago being broken into. Somebody stole all the items that were meant for the homeless. And a lot of times it's through the homeless connections. Like I said, there's a lot of thievery sometimes that hang amongst the homeless, a lot of thieves, a lot of drug addicts, and they need to pay their way to get their drugs. So that's how we end up getting a lot of them out here. Anyways, this is like the second part of my series on informing everybody on how and what's out here. And when you help the homeless and things you need to look out for. And I'll be reading through on a sheet that I had prepared a long time ago for my friends, but I thought I'd go over them now. I think it's very helpful. A lot of stats, information that I've accumulated over the last 10 years. Let's see. First of all, we hear that the homeless have a lot of help out here. And I like to tell you, no. The city doesn't provide a lot of services. On the contrary, they're very aggressively against the homeless to the point where they want to deny the existence of a homeless out here. The city of Ontario is like that. When I first came out here, they were very aggressive against the homeless, throwing people out of left and right from different places. Now, for let's see what else. So the city doesn't provide for the homeless. If there's any money dedicated to the homeless, we never see it. I've never seen, since I've been out here, a dime from anybody out here. So there's no money gets out here. Few offices through the city provides some, but very little resources. Red tape is what I call it, because they give you lists of places you could go check, and you call if you're lucky, if you have a phone. And of course, all these places either hang up on you, they don't answer, they don't respond. It's all old information, and rarely anything ever gets provided. Let's see. A lot of times these places are very far away. A lot of us can't move within maybe a quarter mile in distance because we're loaded up with suitcases, carts, shopping carts, heavy backpacks and bags. So we need places that can help close by so we can reach them. They don't seem to understand that. And let's see, what else? Okay, we need to have basic needs met. We need food, provided food, at minimum one time a day. Cold or hot. And then most of the guys are very resourceful. They can find their way around the city. So just one is good, two is better, but we can't complain with just one. And let's see. And like I said, there's a lot of red tape out here. So don't believe much what you hear out there that, oh, we have a lot of programs for the homeless. That seems to be their PR gig. It really never really is. Like I said, a lot of places have shut down recently. Worse now that the coronavirus, the Wuhan virus hit. The homeless out here are struggling, but luckily a few of them have found places to go to. So it might not be too bad. Anyways, I don't know how much data my phone is taking, so I can't talk too much on this video, because I will be loading it up, and it seems to be loading up very slowly. So anyways, just give you a heads up, a lot of red tape out here for the homeless. There is very little to no help, especially now, and we ask those who want to help, be patient with the homeless. Find your strength in the Lord and God. And if you do, this job, this work with the homeless can be done, and can be done in a very healthy way. You won't get upset. You'll actually find joy in it. So if you do it correctly, you'll find a lot of joy in helping the homeless, as I do. Frustrating at times, but believe me, the Lord gives you a lot of strength to pursue your goal for Him and for the people. So anyways, this is Street Monk signing off. Sayonara. Adios.